Hi, it's Daniel, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool fox. My favorite part about it is it has this really cool color change on the head and it's 3D. Let's get to folding, shall we? So for this model, I used a sheet of homemade tissue foil, but since I know most of you guys don't have this, then I'm going to use a sheet of kami, which it should look like this at the end. So if you want your fox to have a white head, then you want to first start white side up. If you want it to have a colored head, then start color side up. So I want mine to have a white head. So I'm going to turn it to the white side, fold this bottom edge to the top. Unfold, rotate, and do the same on this side. So fold this edge to the top. Unfold, and now fold this point to that point. The reason that the tissue foil is good for this model is so it holds the fox shape really well. So when you're done with this, unfold, rotate, and do the same on this point. So this point to that point. And now what we're going to do is blint the paper. So you're going to fold all these corners to the center. So fold this point to this intersection of the creases. Rotate and fold this point to the same intersection. This point to the intersection. And then this point to the intersection. So now it's like this. Now you want to turn the paper over and you want to rabbit ear these two top and bottom flaps and let the little blintz flaps swing out. So what you're going to do is fold this over and let this swing out and then only crease to here. You can crease all the way if you want. I just usually only crease to there. And then to complete the rabbit ear, unfold and then do the same. So let that swing out. If it doesn't swing out automatically, it's okay if you have that crease. And then unfold. And now make the rabbit ear and push these back flaps out. So I usually put a finger under this one and a finger under this one, and while rabbit earing, just push it up. And then fold the flap, and then fold this flap down into any position you want. And then do the same over here. So rotate and let this flap swing out and fold this edge to this center line. And you can crease from here down, or if you want, you can crease all the way. Unfold, and then do the same. So let that swing out, and then fold this edge to this crease. So it's like this. Now, put one finger under this one, and one finger under this flap, and turn it back over, and then make the rabbit ear. So fold along this crease and this crease and this crease. So it's like this. And then set it down and then fold it to any orientation. So now you're going to decide which side is the head and which side has the legs. So I'll keep it in this position, but if one side wasn't neat and the other one was, then you can choose if you want that part to be the head or the legs. So to make the head, you want this flap to go out and this flap to go out. So then you see this entire square, not just the semi-square like this. So now you're going to rabbit ear this flap. So fold this edge to this edge and only crease to that crease, or if you want, you can fold all the way. Unfold and do the same over here. So fold this edge to this edge and only crease to there, but if you want, you can crease all the way. And now make this fold, and this fold all at the same time as valleys. And if you look at it from the back side, then you can just make all of them mountains, and then it should start collapsing. So now it's like this. Now just fold the flap to the right. But if you're doing it on this side, then you'd be folding it to the left. And rotate, and now do the same, but fold the flap to the right now. I mean the left. Okay, so this edge to this edge. I don't know why I forgot my directions. And only fold to here. Unfold, fold this edge to this edge. And only fold to here, but if you want, you can fold all the way. I recommend folding all the way if you're a little bit new to folding. But if you're a little bit more advanced, then you can just fold to there. And then make all of these creases at the same time. So fold this over, and then fold it, and then fold to the left. Yes, I got it right that time. So now it should be like this. Now, what you want to do is rotate it so it's like this, in this orientation, and then fold this up. And if you want, you can fold these up just to make it a little bit easier. So what you want to do is make a fold that goes from here to here, and it'll go from down here to here. So what you want to do is fold these two layers to make a crease from here to here. So like this. And then, so you see how that is bunching up. Just push it in. And then rotate it until it goes from this tip to here. And you may have to adjust this first crease to be a little bit off, but that'll be okay. And now do the same on this flap. So rotate, and you're gonna take these two flaps and fold to make a crease from this edge to this edge. So it's like this. And then you see how all this paper is bunching up? Then you just take your finger and push this in, and then fold it over and readjust all the creases so that there's a fold from this little crease to the top. And now fold these two ear flaps back down. Now turn the model over and then fold this flap down along this crease. So now it's like this. And then fold this up. If you want a long tail, then fold it up like this. If you want a little short tail, then fold it like this. I usually want a short tail, so it'd be like this long. But if you want a long tail, you can also do that. So now it's like this. And then what you want to do is fold along this edge. So put your finger inside here and fold along that edge. And if you have this, then you want to push from under. So that there's a crease that goes from here to the edge. So now it's like this, and then do the same over here. So put a finger inside here and fold over along that, and then take another finger and push this in so it goes to a point right there. So now it's like this. Turn it over and mountain fold along this center crease. So like this. And now what you want to do is you want to rotate it. And you see how this flap is longer than this flap? You want to try to eyeball it so that then this goes across and it hits right there, so it'll stand flat. So now it should look like this, and if you want, you can just put your fingernail and try and drive it across. Turn it over and do the same. So now what you want to do is do the same. So fold this down and then try and eyeball it to make sure that it goes from here to here. So I have to adjust it since it was a little bit too low. So now it's like this. And now, this is an optional step. So if you want, you can crimp this on both sides. So to do that, you put a finger under and then fold over along this edge. So put your finger inside, or your thumb, and then fold it over. The model will not lie flat. And then turn it over. And then do the same. So now the head is at a little bit of a better orientation. Now what you want to do is you want to open this pocket up and then fold this down depending on how big you want the head to be. So I usually like it about this big because then we're going to fold the nose out. But you can have it any length. So now open the pocket up again and fold this back out. And this is to taste. So if you want a longer nose, then you can fold it out longer. And if you want a shorter nose, then fold it shorter. So now the fox is like this. And then open this up one more time and then just fold this in. So now this would just be the basic fox, but if you want it to be 3D and have the 3D back, then what you want to do is you see this diamond outlining, you want to push that in. So what I recommend doing is putting a finger under and above, so it's like this. Fold the ears back so you guys can see it a little bit better. So a finger under and a finger over, and just guide it along those creases until you have mountains along all of these edges. So it's like this. Now I'm gonna fold the ears back. So now it has this nice 3D diamond back. And if you look at it right now, it doesn't stand very well. So if you want it to stand really well, then just shorten this flap and fold this one over to the side. So it's like this, and then fold this one backwards. Sometimes it'll stand and sometimes it won't. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't stand very well. Now pinch this, fold it back a little, and then pinch this and fold it forward. So now you are completed with the fox.
Hope you like the fox design. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below if you have any questions about what paper I'm using, questions about the folding, or a project you want to see next. Bye! Folding or a project you when I see you next. See you next time. Bye.
Looks really good with that one laying outside like that.
The meme is
Look
back.
down.
Let's get to falling, show.
Bring in the stunt fox.
Be quiet, Dad. See, they were good boys.
Computer animated foxes, they're not real.
They'll never know.
CGI the fox is in, standing up. Face down
Darn
foxes.
it all. Wait a second.
We're gonna call this the face down fox
I got
model.
I got it.
What?
See? He's standing on the other one.
That's called laying on his back.
Be quiet.
No extra folding.
It's like saying...
As it was folded
That'll be
in the
like
video.
saying the Browns get...
Face down fox.
Oh, no! Okay, I have to say that was pinpoint accuracy. Good job.